Hi, welcome to my channel. I felt like I just went, hi! Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching and thank you for stopping by, and if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe because it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside when you do. My name is Ruth, this is Nova, she is 5 months old, hence the name of this video, and I've also got Jet, who is a little boy, 2¼ years old, who is in nursery this afternoon. Oh my gosh, you're kidding! The guy outside is now trimming the lawn. Literally. Why does this always happen to me? I'm just gonna keep going because I don't have time in my life to be waiting for someone to finish their strimming. So last month, I think she was trying to roll and she'd get, so obviously front to back, they do really easily because they almost just kind of fall. And then back to front is what's the tricky one. And she was going back to front, but then getting that last arm stuck underneath her and getting really annoyed. And then about a week after I filmed, she started doing it, and now she just rolls the whole time. So she rolls from her back onto her front and then pulls her arms up and really looks around, and it's lovely. Although actually, while we're on that topic, she's still quite sicky. I think I've been saying in all the other updates, she's been a really sicky baby. In between every feed, there's just kind of, it feels like there's a constant stream of like sudden bits of sick right through till she next feeds, which she doesn't mind, and it's not the end of the world. It's just quite annoying with her clothes always getting damp and always having to have muslins on me. If I forget a muslin, then I'm just screwed. And then also in terms of lying on her tummy, it really pushes on her stomach, I guess. Every time she wants to lie on her tummy, she often then is like really sick onto the playmat, which is just a little bit annoying. But yeah, so she loves rolling, loves being on her tummy, and I laid some toys in front of her and she loves playing with them. Another thing I mentioned last time was her sleep. She was, at 4 months, she was in a really annoying little sleep regression stage where she was waking for a feed every like hour or hour and a half, which was just not fun. But she's come out the other side of that. So she goes to bed at like 6:30, and then I feed her in her sleep whenever I go to bed, so either like 10 or 11, and then she tends to wake at some point in the night, and then again at like 6:30 the next morning. So at some point in the night, sometimes that's like 2, sometimes it's 4, but it tends to just be that once, and then 6:30 in the morning. So often I feed her at 6:30 and then she goes back down. So this morning I fed her at 6, and then she went back down again till 8. So that's lovely. But obviously now we've got 2 babies, you can't cash in on that because Jet's up and ready for the day. She's also started laughing properly, which is just the best thing. She's got this really funny, cackly, quite dirty laugh that she does, and she finds Jet so funny. She absolutely loves Jet. Like, he just has to come into her eye line and she straight away starts giggling and laughing and just following him wherever he goes. Oh, it's just lovely. They've started playing together really nicely. He's quite rough with her, which always worries me, and she is absolutely fine. In fact, she loves it. She finds it really funny. So she'll be lying on the floor and Jet will roll on top of her and roll her around and be kind of like shouting and like in a jokey way, and she just thinks it's hilarious. And he's like on top of her and I get really worried and I'm about to step in, and then I just hear her little cackly laugh and she thinks it's great. So that's nice. I feel like she's going to be a nice toughie, which is good. And as you can see, she's still a thumb sucker. She's also started sitting in the bumbo now, so I sit her up, and when he has his dinner he sits in the high chair, I sit her in her bumbo, and she loves feeling like she's kind of part of it, and she sits up all proud and just looks like it's just the best pastime ever, is just sitting. Just sitting is very fun, isn't it, when you're 5 months old? So she likes that, and obviously next month, 6 months, we'll start weaning, which is ridiculous. I feel like I just gave birth to her, mowing the effing lawn. Things like the bumbo that just make her feel like she's that step closer to being ready for weaning. Like, she can sit up, hold herself up, and she has a little tray with her toys on, and I can almost imagine giving her little bits of food. So she's loving sitting, loving standing. She's definitely found her voice. She's got quite a screechy little voice, and she likes to scream in Jet's face. Again, not because she's upset, just that's her way of chatting. She's just like Exhibit A. It's funny because when Jet was baby, he had a really husky voice, really low husky voice, but she's definitely a lot more high pitched. Although Jet did do a funny kind of pterodactyl screech thing that I guess is a bit like this. Oh my gosh, this mowing the lawn is so annoying. Anyway, I've already got a few more points and then we'll be done anyway. She also at 4.5 months. So a couple of weeks ago had her first round of injections. So I think you're supposed to have them at about 8 weeks or something ridiculous, and she's obviously now like 18 weeks or something, but I just didn't get around to doing them. Classic second child. A lot of people have been messaging me because I said about when she had them done for the first time, and I've had quite a few messages on Instagram asking if what my views are on delayed immunisations, and it's not that I have any views on delayed immunisations. I'm just a very disorganised person, and so they've been accidentally delayed immunisations. But yeah, she screamed and it was horrible. She had 2, I think, and there was another one that was probably going to give her a very high temperature, and Henry was away, so I opted out of that one, and they're going to add that one in next time. So she just had 2, and she actually was fine. Obviously when she had them she hated it and she screamed, but in terms of reaction she was absolutely fine. I feel like it's gone very dark. That's better. So she's quite behind on her immunisations, but we'll get there. I think that's pretty much it. Obviously every month there's not always massive leaps. I feel like last month she was really close to a few things, and then in this last month she's nailed those bits. But yeah, that's it for today. Someone's ready for a snoozy. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you soon. Lots of love. Peace out. Can you say bye? Say bye. Where's your smiles? Nova, who's here? Is that you?